In 2018, the city of Greensboro conducted a study that found a major disparity in the dollars spent with minority and women-owned business enterprises, or MWBEs.
We connect that disparity to violence in our communities, to poverty.
In our conversation last week, Greensboro NAACP President Reverend Bradley Hunt referred to that study when pointing out how lack of economic investment affects young people in high minority and high crime parts of the city. Assistant City Manager Kimberly Soul leads the team working to address those disparities.
The overall gist of the disparity study did show that the city of Greensboro had a significant disparity in spending with minority-owned and women-owned firms as compared to non-minority and women-owned firms.
That 2018 report showed that of the city's biggest spending area for contracts, construction services, only about 11% went to MWBEs. The annual report released just this week shows that jumped to 27% in 2019 and then fell to about 16% of the $96 million the city spent last year.
We didn't have a standardized process by which departments would submit information to our MWBE office to get that staff's feedback on what we could do to be more inclusive with MWBEs.
The progress is everywhere you look. A woman owns the company doing the sidewalks for this project on Battleground. A black man owns the company that installed all the plexiglass sneeze guards in the libraries. The goods category, materials and supplies, well, that's a different story.
It's not a pretty picture.
The city spent nearly $36 million last year. Less than 0.5% went to MWBEs. And that's improvement.
We're identifying those routine purchases, and we are looking to find MWBEs that are suppliers of those goods, and we are matching them with departments, and we are introducing them.
And they found minority suppliers for office supplies and promotional materials.
We have been accustomed to just getting 2 quotes, 3 quotes, and whoever was the lowest, that's who we're going with. But that has tended to be exclusionary to MWBEs.
She says friends told her, don't take this job.
And I understand now why they said that, because it's very difficult to navigate what our minority community sees as discriminatory practices and what those who are involved in purchasing and what they see as we're just making good business decisions.
Part of Soul's job is to make light of status quo practices many may not have seen as problematic.
It takes courage for me as a black woman to tell a Zoom full of white people that's a discriminatory practice. And at the city of Greensboro, we are no longer engaging in discriminatory practices.
That effort is making an impact.
What we've been told by members in our minority business community is that once a dollar is spent with the minority contractor, it stays in the minority community.
And in a city where the results of the lack of investment are never far away, the impact of her team's effort is much bigger than that side of town and just black and white. Tracy Clemens, Fox 8 News.